Hello, good evening, everybody. This is Sherry from Top Heater.
This is Nancy. Welcome to our broadcast room.
Yes.
We are from Donghai. Donghai is a modern manufacturer which has been concentrated over 25 years on the development of home appliances. Today we are going to introduce the Kettle parts for you. Maybe you are very familiar with the Kettle, but you may do not know about the components of them. We will introduce for you. At the beginning of our factory development, we supply big quantity to Super about the Kettle parts.
Yeah.
The Super is a leading brand of a small kettle appliance in China. It's very popular. Until now, we supply the kettle parts to them every day around 30,000 pieces.
Yes, and this is a big quantity, and now we keep to supply to them. We cooperate with them for more than 10 years, and you may be curious about the kettle base because we drink the water every day, and we'd like to introduce these home appliances, and you know more about our kettle. So let's go to have a look detail for our samples on the deck. So from the sample decks, you can see our products, and this one is the kettle base. You see, from the kettle base, it is mainly composed of 3 parts, and this is the heating element, and this is the aluminum plate, and this is the stainless steel plate. For you may be very curious how these 3 parts get together, and you didn't see any welding mark, right? And how they get together? We use the annealing furnace. For the annealing furnace, and it's a very big machine. And if you interest this machine, you also can watch our replay, and then you will get more about the aluminum furnace. And our workers will put the 3 parts together, and then on the lowering belt of the annealing furnace, and it will get into the annealing furnace for a certain time in the high temperature, and then it will get out of the annealing furnace. It looks very simple for this process, but you don't know how much time we engage in this technology. You can see the quality of the welding is very, very good. And for our kettle base, and not only the welding, and also for the material or the stainless steel is very, very good, and we use the full level 304 for it. For the, you can see on here. It has the label that is a full level on it. And there are many kinds of the 304, and we studied for a long time, and developed a new 304. And if you use our kettle base, you may find after 5 years there are no damage on the surface. So the quality is very, very good. And there are also many other stainless steel on the market, such as the 316, 309, and Incloyd, and many of them. And this material is quite different on their prices. And how we know the the material of them. Many customers also very curious about this problem, because one of my Turkey customer, they take one of the cattle to our Canton Fair last year, and we give the quotation to him, but he think our price is very high. But after testing the stainless steel material, and he found the reason why the other supplier the price is much lower, because the stainless steel type is different. So after that Canton Fair, and he became one of our customer, and now he buys lots of the cattle like this, because we give the competitive price to him, and our quality is very good. So he keeps cooperate with us, and each order is quite big. For this, how we use the reagent to test for him, and then he trusts our quality. He trusts our material is true, because you can buy it on the market, that reagent, and it will with some drops on the stainless steel surface, and it will show different color, and you compare the color table, you will get which material it belongs to. That is very easy way to identify. I think you can get very easier online or in the market. So if next time and the suppliers offer the price to you, and you don't know what material it belongs to, you can take this measure, and you can know about the price level. Yes.
Yes, except the material, maybe you notice the symbols on the deck, both of them, the surface is different. One is the same surface, and the other is like a mirror, as you can see. This is like a mirror.
Yes, you can take it as for makeup.
Yes, both of them use the polishing process. They have the same process. Have the same process. That means which one you like it, you can choose it. They have the same function.
Yes, no difference, because many customers also curious which is better, but it's up to you. It's no difference, just the surface you like.
Yes.
And not only the cattle base, we also can make many other base, like the soybean machine base, high-speed blender base, and many base you can send the drawing to us. We can make for you, and for the base we can do it well, and but we not stop our development on it, and we study on the base with the barrel. You can see this is the base with the barrel, and the welding. You may also curious about the welding. It looks so nice, and you don't see any welding mark on it. The welding is very nice, and you may curious how we weld it. The welding method, the technology is same as the base, and we use used by the furnace. And for this one, you can see have a close look. We also have the heating element and aluminum plate, and then the stainless steel. And this one is used for is the 1.2 liter, and for the kettle base, and not only for the heating element and the kettle base and a kettle base with the barrel, and all this we made by ourselves. We have different workshops, and we made such as the stainless steel. You can see we can make different shapes and with the barrel and the base, and we made this stainless steel from stainless steel crate, the belt, stainless steel belt, and then we cut and then weld and then punching, and all this process we do by ourselves. So in this case, we reduce the cost of the semi products, and also we reduce the delivery time for our customer. And now we also made the kettle, the complete kettle. So our production line is very long, and we also can supply separate for the spare parts.
Yes, produce so many the produce so many process. We have the support with equipment. We have oil pressure machine, lighting eight sets, and the coiling machine 77 sets. CNC machine we have 15 sets, and so on. Furniture equipment, our factory strictly managed according to ISO 9001 and ISO 4000, from design, manufacturing, sales, service, and all of the process to ensure the excellent quality.
Yes, as we have a long history of making the kettle base and the kettle spare parts, so we have a good experience on it, and our quality is very high, and we have a good foundation in the world market. So with such good with such big capacity, and we can now our capacity is reach 40,000 pieces per day only for the kettle base. So now we can allocating the raw material purchasing cost, management cost, and labor cost to each product. So our unit price is competitive. So the good price and a good quality, that's why our kettle parts is so popular in the world market. And not only for the kettle spare parts, and also we can supply the thermostat for you. You can see on the base of the kettle, and you see this is the KSD thermostat. For the details, my colleague Nancy will give you.
Yes, thank you. About the KSD, the thermostat, we have two materials. This is bakelite, and this one is ceramic. The temperature range scope of the KSD is from 40 to 230 centigrade. For example, the ceramic KSD, this one, the temperature scope is from 40 to 230 centigrade, and the bakelite KSD, its temperature scope is from 40 to 180 centigrade. This is ceramic. This is bakelite, as you can see. And about the electric ratings, we can make it with AC 215 wattage and 10 ampere and 60 ampere. We can make it. Of temperature tolerance is from plus or minus 3 centigrade to plus or minus 5 centigrade. And the KSD's lifetime is 100,000 cycles. For the thermostat, we have been approved by CE, as you can see, CPTUV, ULVD, CCC has been sold all over the world, including South America, Europe, Middle East, Asia such as Argentina, Mexico, Brazil, Spain, Turkey, Iran, Poland, India, and so on. And our capacity for KSD per month we can produce 2 million pieces. We can also produce the Kettle thermostat, as you can see. The wattage of the Kettle thermostat, the range of the Kettle thermostat is from 100 to 240 wattage. The environment temperature will require 125 centigrade. We will also make a test about the electric life 10,000 times at a frequency of one time per second. The temperature, the steam take-off temperature, the temperature can be adjusted according to different kettles. And with stand wattage, apply 1,815 wattage between the L and the N powers for 1 minute. For the Kettle thermostat, we also have the CQC, TUVC, CCC certificate.
So with our introduction of the Kettle base and the thermostat, you may know our quality, and we have a big capacity for it, and also we have a good reputation for our quality in the market. And if you interest our Kettle base, please contact with us. And now I will going to collect some questions for our customer, and we will be back after 1 minute. So keep following us, and you may know what problems, what questions our customer interests.
Yes, see you later.
See you later. And I collect some questions and our customer interest, and now I will reply you one by one. And the first question is, what information will be needed for the Kettle base when have the quotation? And for the quotation, the technology Zorint is the best. And if you don't have the Zorint, please send example to us, as we don't have the standard one. Yeah. And for the second question is, can you supply the Kettle base example for reference? Yes, of course, but we can send the example for you for reference our quality. But if you want to the design same as you, sorry, we don't. We need to have the quotation first and confirm each other. After and that, we open the mold for you. And so this is about the example. And the third question is, can I visit your factory this week, next week, for the visiting? And we welcome to our factory. Yes, warmly welcome. But we need to make the schedule between us, because sometimes there are some our manager is not available. So we need to make the schedule between us first. And the fourth question is there any certificate for Kettle base? Yes, I think you pay much attention to our live stream, because we didn't say anything about the Kettle base for the certificate. For the certificate for the Kettle base, they don't need the Kettle. They don't need. Only for the thermostat like the KSD and the Kettle thermostat need it. And the fifth question is, where is your market for the Kettle base? For the market of the Kettle base, our market is very big, like Turkey and Egypt, Canada, Australia, Indonesia, and so on. So we have a quite big confidence for the Kettle or any spare parts of it. So if you interest, just send your inquiry to us, and we will reply you one by one. And also you can watch our the live video replay, and you can get more about our products. Today, because the live stream time is limited, and our introduction for the Kettle base is finished here, and we will have another introduction for the machine, and the other spare parts we'll give to you. And keep following with us. We will see you tomorrow. Thank you for your watching.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.